Welcome back, everyone, to the live conversation of this Monday evening. And today we're going to discuss something special, which is what is your favorite cryptocurrencies that you want me to talk about on this channel. Because if you have seen lately, I'm busy talking some of the cryptocurrency that I'm fascinated with, that I like, and I want to hear from you. What are your top cryptocurrencies that you want me to cover? So hope you join me right now here on the live, and it's gonna be exciting. So I'm just hoping that more and more people can join us. And all right, who is this? Just one person watching. Amazing. Not many people watching. Okay, great. I hope people will join us. Let's see. Are we live? Deal Nulls. All right, DL Deal. How are you? You are the first one to put your chat here. Amazing to have you. Great. One of the issue with the cryptocurrency, with the YouTube channel is it doesn't send out any notification to people, so they don't even know. HPP, which is a high performance blockchain, is again something which I am excited about. So yes, Nulls and HPP, where is everyone today? Let's have a look at the coin market in the meantime. What's happening with the coin, right? As usual, the Bitcoin price and the coin market price just refuses to move up, guys. I mean, it's been like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months that we are tired of looking at this market like this, right? And so the last time we had the bull run was in the month of January, and after that nothing happened much, and the market has been pretty boring, to be honest. I mean, I've never seen the markets to be like this. There was always a bull run, there was always something or the other happening, but this time this was really bad. We have coin market just anywhere between $8,000 Bitcoin to $10,000. It doesn't move further. Come on, we should have moved at least 15,000 at least Bitcoin price. Hey Dinakar, how are you, man? How are you today? What's going on? So I was talking about the coin market. The market has been pretty stable over the last 5 months. It has refused to move up. I mean, this has never ever happened, I don't think, in the history of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, because as long as I remember, back in 2017, the January price of a Bitcoin was about $1,000. I think during the May month, it touched about 1,500 or something. And so there has always been a bull run after every 1 month or 2 months. But this is definitely bad to see that nothing happens. Let's have a look at the chart first and find out what exactly happened last year this time. So see, look at this now, year till date. If you see year till date, right, so this was the price. Oh no, let's 1 year, which is taking us in 2017 also. Year till date is January 2018. So all right, we are far better than what we were last week. See, that's what I'm complaining right now, like how many people do complain, but you see, there's nothing to complain about. I mean, come on, last year it was just about $2,000. Right now it's sitting at about $8,000. Got into the habit of complaint, but I think we need to get out of that, because the market is going to be slow now, especially because of the cartel movement. And I think cartel is pretty much effective here. It is effective. It is working. There is no doubt about that. Thanks to that Medium post, now people at least have something to blame to. You know, if the market doesn't go up, they know, okay, what needs to be blamed. They know what's the reason. So that Medium post has done really magic. So whoever has written, that's amazing. Hey Deepak, how are you? I think it is a market correction and many business types happening with all altcoins. True, Dinakar, that's what bothers me. I mean, there have been so many business types happening around the globe. You have seen these traditional bank moving from the banking system, they are moving into crypto. There are so many new hedge fund trading companies are being formed into crypto space. And looking at all this, I mean I'm sure there are more people who are actually entering into the space. And so where is everyone going? Plus there are more coins in the market than the last year. Sadly, most are junk. Exactly. I mean, that's the biggest problem right now, I would say. I mean, there are more than, I think the last year it was about 700 cryptocurrencies. This year you are sitting at about 1,600 cryptocurrencies, so almost an addition of about 1,000 more cryptocurrencies, right? Now 1,000 more cryptocurrencies, but most of them are junk, like you rightly said, DL, because these cryptocurrencies are not doing anything good to the coin market. I mean, they are immature project. There is no product. They are just trading for no reason. And I think that is one of the reasons why the market has been pretty stable, because there is a lot of junk out there. Andy Raman, USDT there keeps on getting printing. Amazing. Welcome, Andy. How are you, brother? KJ2050, how are you? What's up? Paramjeet, hi Shiv, I want to invest 10 lakh for 2 years. Amazing. Okay, I hope, Param, you know the technology. So this is what I would suggest anyone who is going to be investing into cryptocurrencies, anyone who's newcoming, that definitely before you make any investment, let's say even 1,000 rupees investment or 1 lakh investment, do your research first and educate yourself on what exactly Bitcoin is, Ethereum is. And then if you ask me that where should I put this money in, my choice would be, if I would be in your place, I would say that okay, my money is more secured with Bitcoin. Again, considering that Bitcoin is not the safest investment, the whole cryptocurrency is not the safest investment, things can go wrong. So you got to be really careful. First thing that you got to do is study Bitcoin. Once you learn about Bitcoin, you saw the history, once you have learned about Ethereum, once you have understood that okay, this is the risk I'm taking, the prices can go 10 times or 20 times, but it can also drop, and if you're going to be hodling, and the first thing I would suggest is buy it on an exchange like Zeppay, UnoCoin, wherever you're comfortable. And then as soon as you buy it, move it into a hardware wallet, because there are two biggest threats that you have today. The first threat, the first issue with the cryptocurrencies is the volatility, the price volatility. You don't know whether the price is going to go up or go down. That's the risk that you take. That's risk number one. Risk number two that you take is security of it, right? How are you going to store it? And so if it is a huge investment like what you have said, I think you should definitely get a hardware wallet, because 10 lakh rupees is not a small amount. So get a hardware wallet for yourself, like a Nano Ledger or a Trezor wallet. Nano Ledger, order it on their official website. Like again, none of this is a financial advice, like I said, but these are some of the information that I would like to give, because these are the safest way. So get one of these for yourself. Okay, don't buy it from Amazon, because Amazon and eBay are not safe. So this is the best place for you to store your cryptocurrencies if you're going to store it for a longer term, because this is an offline wallet, right? So really important for every crypto enthusiast who has been investing and buying these cryptocurrencies. Please remember, the best way to keep your cryptocurrencies is a hardware wallet. And yeah, so then when you bought the cryptocurrency, you bought probably Bitcoin and you bought some Ether, and then you park those into a Nano Ledger. But again, do not sleep. Do not sleep just because you bought. Do not sleep. Keep a close look on the market always, every morning, every day. Have a look at the market, see which side the market is heading. Is Bitcoin going to zero? I mean, I don't see any probability of Bitcoin going to zero, at least for a couple of years, but you never know. And same is with Ethereum. Ethereum also, if you're bought, keep an eye on the coin market every day, because there are so many good projects coming up like EOS, Cardano, and Definity and all that. So you really want to know that whether the Ethereum price is coming down or it's going up. So definitely keep and watch on the market if you have invested such a significant amount. Authorship, Dinesh is saying authorship. Let me write this down. I will look into it. Authorship, I've not heard much about it though. We need more money, new money to come in. I think there is already new money to come in. I think there are people who are actually getting into it. Excited about Definity. Awesome, awesome. I hope, Deepak, that you are a part of the community. I hope that you are eligible for airdrop, and if you do get the airdrop, do let everyone know. That's an exciting one. What's on May 25th? Lots of buzz in Twitter about this day being great and decisive. What is that? I'd not heard of it. Is this May 25th? Nothing that I heard. USDT Tether keeps printing high. Yeah, I heard Finance Infosys PRJ is implementing the blockchain in India for banks like ICICI, Kotak, Access. Oh, amazing. Infosys. There is already, there is something called as bank chain, which is built by Prime chain, which is going to be used by the banks. So I'm not sure if there is another solution also that they're coming up, but the bank chain, that is something that I've heard of. Most of the market caps should be fake with the USDT. True, very true. I don't see a point of introduction of USDT. USDT I've seen is mostly used by the traders, and I don't know. Personally, I don't like USDT. Never bought any, never converted my crypto into USDT, because I think that's a false promise. You're saying that every USDT is equal to $1. Who really knows? Who has verified that? How can I trust you? And if I can't trust dollar, how can I trust you? Well, it's like trusting a central party. When you're talking about the Tether, you're talking about the trust with a central company. If there are people who don't trust the governments, like for me, they keep printing money, and then how are you supposed to trust a central company if you can't trust the governments? What's the difference? They can keep printing money, and then you can keep printing Tether. And so I find it foolish that there are people in the cryptocurrencies who are still using Tether. Why do you want to use it? So I think most of the people want to, the only people who are using this are the traders, and they are the one who have given it a lot of value to this. Most of the market cap, TRX. Sure, Sai Krupa, I've covered Tron so many times. I don't think there is more. Looking rock, bro. Thank you so much. Please have a look on Unibright working product to bring blockchain to enterprises. Tokens unlocked yesterday. Top volumes on IDEX. Decent partnerships. YouTuber Data Dash in right here. Oh, amazing. That's amazing. I like Data Dash already. He's one of the good guy into community. Data Dash I like. Unibright. Let me make a note of it. Great suggestion, Dinakar. Great suggestion, great concern towards the crypto conversation community. You are amazing. Thank you so much, Dinakar. Thank you so much. Love you. Very, very encouraging. Looks like Bitcoin is surging now. Hopefully. That's what I want. Paramjit, thanks for share for all the info you gave. I'm a web developer and planning to learn blockchain technology. Do you think time invested in learning is all worth it? All worth it, Paramjit. I mean, that's the best thing that I can ever do right now at this point in time. That's the best time that you can spend is learning about blockchain and cryptocurrency technology. The reason I say that, because there was a tweet today. I don't know if I tweeted, and let me just show you this tweet because this tweet is really important. So just to give you an example, I think this tweet sums up everything. So I'm just going to tweet this. Okay, see here. Okay, did I undo retweet? Oh, I already tweeted this. So this is what sums up. I think this is what answers your question, whether you should be investing time in learning or not. This is the answer. So in the younger years, Buffett would buy crypto. If Warren Buffett would be young like you and me, he would be buying crypto today, right? And the reason he doesn't want to buy crypto, because obviously he's made tons of money into the fiat currency by manipulating banks, by manipulating stocks, or maybe he's not done. I have a huge respect for this guy. It's not that I don't respect, I do respect him. It's just that he doesn't understand the technology. But leaving that apart, if Warren Buffett would have bought crypto, Bill Gates would have built a blockchain. So Bill Gates, who actually built the Microsoft, today he would be building blockchain. Jamie Dimon would be banking Bitcoin. Mark Cuban would be starting a cryptocurrency company. Milken, I don't know who Milken is, by the way. I know all these four guys: Warren Buffett, Gates, Jamie Dimon, Mark Cuban. I don't know who is Milken. Would tokenize assets, and Elon Musk would disrupt banks. It is time for the new generation to create the future. So as you can see, this is what sums up everything for you. So definitely spend more time on understanding and learning about blockchain technology and learning about cryptocurrencies, and keep a watch on all the development which are happening into this ecosystem, because this ecosystem is turning out into one massive giant. Can you see the people from all over the banking system? Like we spoke about the Visa CEO, we spoke about the Goldman Sachs employee leaving, you spoke about the JP Morgan ex-employee setting up their own cryptocurrency. So this is big. I think 2019 and 20 is going to be even bigger than 2018. At least for 1 and 2 years, we are not going to see any bubble. Even if there are any bubble, again, that's what my opinion is. But obviously what's going to be the bubble is all these junk cryptocurrencies which have zero use cases. There are about more than 1,600 cryptocurrencies, as you can see. Hardly about 10% or 20% out of them have use cases, have a working product. Most of the like 1,400 or 500 cryptocurrencies have no working projects. Well, maybe even 20% of them actually give or come up with a working project. More than 60% of these projects are just waste of time and waste of money. That's what I think. Of course, it's good for traders because they can make money by switching the coins around. But I think for the overall ecosystem, I don't think that's 1,600 is all going to work. So of course there is going to be a crash bubble. The ICO bubble, this coin bubble is going to be bursting. But I think there is still time for that. May 25th is when dApps from ETH can move Tron. Amazing. Oh, that's a Tron launch. Oh, okay. Oh, amazing. Yeah. Exactly, guys. So Tron is launching their mainnet on 25th. I hope you have got all your Tron on Binance Exchange. I have some on the Binance Exchange. And so it'll be interesting to see how they swap our Tron tokens with Tron coin, with a token on the blockchain, Tron blockchain. It's a Tron mainnet. Well, the countdown to Tron mainnet is 9 days, but 25th is when they are going starting. EVM. Okay, Tron virtual machine is going live from 25th. May 25th is when Tron. Okay, Tether is on the Omni platform. RPX. What's RPX? Is that Ripple? No, that's XRP. What is RPX? Give me some coins which have done fairly well, guys. Don't give me some coins which are like small. Give me some coins which you think have great potential and have done extraordinary over the last 3 months or 6 months. For example, we spoke about One Chain. We spoke about, by the way, I have somebody from One Chain who can come on the channel, so let's see if he joins us here. How far can EOS go in 2 years? Well, I'm quite bullish on EOS. I think one of the reason I'm quite bullish on EOS is also because EOS is one cryptocurrency which is launching their mainnet in just about 10 days from now. So I'm hoping that they had 1 year long ICO. They raised about billions of dollars. Also, the creator of EOS is known to everyone. It is someone who has already worked on the blockchain project. So obviously, a lot of people waiting for EOS to be launched so that they can build decentralized applications. I'm sure they have done tons of partnerships already. So, and that's one of the reason I'm quite bullish on EOS. So if you ask me what is my prediction of EOS by 2019 in the next 2 years, so I would assume that you're asking for 2019. I'm assuming that EOS at least should be hitting $1,000 by 2019, or maybe 500, anything between $500 to $1,000. I'm hoping that EOS should be touching at least $100 this year by December 2018, maybe $100 plus, at least $100 plus, because right now they don't have a working project and they are trading. The all-time high was $20. So I'm expecting easily EOS to go about $100 this year, $100 plus, and then that brings 2019 anything between $500 to $1,000. You know, you always love predicting. I mean, predictions are always like they take your attention. Okay, there is a prediction, this guy is predicting, but understand, guys, these are just the predictions. I mean, it's not that, or I said that and didn't happen, or it's not that, well, I had told you and then it happened. Never. I mean, I'm just trying to do my own calculation, and I may be wrong as well, so keep that in mind. Tell me about Tron price prediction. Another prediction. So Tron price prediction by the end of this year, since they are launching their mainnet, depending on their use cases, I'm looking at Tron. Even if they hit, like, let's say $2 or $3 by the end of this year, I would say they have done very well. Even if they hit $2, I would say that, you know, they have done amazingly well. Hit that like, guys. Thank you so much, Dinakar. Tron will hit 20 paisa by the mainnet. Yeah, amazing. I stopped mining Bitcoin to mine Bitcoin Cash. Oh, okay. Could you please update me on the Pack coin? Pack coin, I thought that was okay. I am nobody to call anything a scam or not, but Pack coin, I thought that it is being promoted by a bunch of people who have no clue about it, but I'm sure yeah, exactly. So Dealey is saying Pack coin is a junk coin, probably, guys, because that's what I heard from many people. I'm not really sure if that's what the case is. Deepak says, what do you think is 2018's turning point for crypto space? I think so, Deepak. I mean, 2018 has to be it has to be bigger than 2017, because it's much more stronger. There are so many partnerships happening. The traditional investors are coming into this picture. The bankers are leaving their job, joining cryptocurrencies. So there is no doubt why 2018 should not be bigger than 2017. Avilash, Pack coin is a pump and dump, just take the profits and get out. Exactly, that's what I thought. So yeah, RPX red pulse, which is Neo. Oh, okay. Red pulse, red pulse. Okay, so I would love to cover this because red pulse is something that I've heard a lot about, and I haven't covered this. So I think I should be covering this. How is the growth for red pulse? Has it grown a lot? Oh, it had a bull run in the month of January, just like all the other coins. Nothing much has happened so far. Not much of an excitement though, but I'm sure if you have done your research, if you have any investment on this, which is Neo. Okay, it's like a Neo, the next generation intelligence and content ecosystem for China markets. That's amazing. This is again from China. NGC future, should I sell or hold? NGC is Naga coin, is that right? Naga has not done anything. I mean, they were once went to like $4. They went to $4 once, and then after that nothing happened, and they are creeping. This is terrible, guys. They went to $4. I think they were $4, $3 when they got featured on. They went to $4. Now they are really crying. So I'm not sure what's happening. Roger Ver was on the advisory board of Naga coin. So Roger Ver is a kind of guy who has become a positive and negative both for any cryptocurrency project. I mean, when he is there on the advisory board, most people have started looking at the project as something like a scam or centralized, because many people who don't like Roger Ver, because he is in, he has taken this mission that Bitcoin Cash should be the Bitcoin, which entirely is true. I think sorry, not true. I take my words back. I think that's really wrong, because that's the original chain, Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has to be Bitcoin. A fork one version of Bitcoin cannot be the Bitcoin. So according to me also, I think that's a very wrong. But again, people have don't take people have not really respected him much, because he's been talking like this. So nulls to the moon, NGC future. So yeah, Ramnik, take your decision, my friend. I don't know whether the price will go up or it is going to stay back at this time. What do you want to think of Smart Cash? Smart node is now available for $1,000. It was trading for 2.3 back in Jan, and price has significantly dropped to 11 cents. Smart Cash is something that I heard a lot about. Once again, let's have a look. Smart Cash. Oh, most of the coins are not even listed on the on-chain FX, which is bad. So when can you have a check? RSI is low. If you're a trader, now is the right time to buy. I really like Bitcoin Cash. I don't believe in the Lightning Network. Yeah, I mean, that's what even I heard, Jungle Ape, that Lightning Network is going to be centralized thing. So I'm not sure how far is that true. Bitcoin Cash is not Bitcoin. Roger Ver talks. Like I said, the moment you talk about Roger Ver, you start hearing these kind of comments. So I've heard about ETN on your channel. What's ETN? ETN, Electronium. Is it Electronium? Yeah, I covered them once they were launching. I was I covered them once they were launching. Covered TRTS and track. What is TRTS? I don't see that, guys. What is TRTS? I can see track for sure. Original trail. Guys, give me some cryptocurrencies that you think are going to be long term and have done extraordinarily well in the last 3 to 6 months. All right. Okay, fine. No problem. I mean, these are the cryptocurrencies. Probably I'm hoping that you have significant investments into this. or maybe you are a whale on one of these cryptocurrency. But fine, that's completely fine. I mean, I'm sure these are also one of the good projects, and that is why you have done your investment. So I would like to have a look at these coins as well. Please cover Aeon 2, rumored to be a huge in upcoming months, hailed as the Cisco on block. Well, KJ, I did cover Aeon. In fact, yes, I did know about Aeon much, but then I recently covered it. I was completely shocked and surprised to see how Aeon is working. Buy the dip on US after the mainnet. After the mainnet, people will dump for profit. I think so. I think so. I think so. Good prediction, say US will be 125. My guess, as many ICOs are coming up on this tech. Yeah. If you have a solar or cheap power already, you can get a miner from Bitmain. They got best equipment. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Bitmain is #1 company when it comes to mining, guys. Many believes in the next Dash. What do you think of? Yeah, exactly. Smart knows now. Correct. Exactly. I've heard of Smart Cash, and Smart Cash could be another Dash. There was a lot of talk about 6 months back, and then it's been keeping quiet. Look at this, $2. No, this is actually more. This is even more. WSX in Cryptopia, boom. Sanjeet Mukhya, WSX. Alright guys, so just to be honest with you, I would look into as many cryptocurrencies as I can. I'm not going to be covering, like, making an individual video on all of them, because I hope you understand it's going to be very difficult. Like, this is another cryptocurrency which is called We Are Satoshi. What kind of name is that? Amazing. It's gone up by 173% already in the last 24 hours. Can you see that? We are Satoshi. We are Satoshi. We are Satoshi. This domain is reserved for the future project. However, meanwhile, it might be available to others. Please inquire about. What? They don't even have a website? My goodness. And they have already been pumped by 100%. Now, I'm not really sure if this is legit, guys. Ramnik, hi Shiv, ETH or BCC, which one is good? What is BCC, man? I'm sorry, I'm really... What? I could never even guess. BCC is BitConnect, Ramnik. How could you compare Ethereum with BitConnect, man? And you confused me. I thought BCC may be some other cryptocurrencies. I find out BitConnect. Many videos from you nowadays. You're amazing, man. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Dinaka. Amazing. I mean, it's all because of your support, guys. Otherwise, it would not be possible. So when you give me a thumbs up, when you give me those comments, lovely comments, that is what keeps me going. And you know, I love this. So I thought to buy this coin, but to make pump and it is a pump and dump. It is a pump and dump, Sanjeet. There is no doubt about this. Oh, now Ramnik says Bitcoin Cash. Alright, so it's not BCC, which is Bitcoin, it's Bitcoin Cash or Ether. I would say Ether. If I will be, if I have to decide it for myself, I will choose Ethereum over Bitcoin Cash. As simple as that. But again, keep an eye on the market. Never take your eyes off the market. I mean, this is a dynamic market. You never know which price, which coin will move. You don't know. Track is coming out with masternode details. Also, Track G2 standard, supply chain certified. Let's have a look at the track. BCH and ETH cannot compare them. Exactly. Thank you so much, Ramnik. Thank you so much for asking that question. I love that question. Pawan Kumar, transaction Tron will never hit. The Tron will never hit $2 or $3. The coin supply is too high. Actually, it's too high, that's for sure. But you never know. If they do have use cases, it might just hit $2 or $3. BCC is a good business because the Bitcoin core people have labeled it BCC to trick people. Like at Bittrex, they are Bitcoin core bit people, and they have labeled. Funny, quite funny. Pawan, yes, these guys are pumping it like marketing blues. Bro, Substratum pay review. Substratum, long time. It's amazing project. Guys, 1 year from now, we will be actually discussing these projects 1 year from now, and we will be talking to each other saying that, you know what, we were talking about Substratum, it was when it was only 51 cents. Now everyone is using, and the Substratum has gone down to $100. That may happen in one year from now, 2 years from now. But imagine those times, we are going to be remembering these talks. These guys are pumping it. Yes, Substratum is something like, but unfortunately they haven't done any wonders. But of course, I know that this is a long-term project. But you know what? Look at the market. There is no hype around it, guys. There is no one talking about it. Of course, people who are holding it are holding it, like, of course, who believe in the project, but there's not much of a gossip going on around it. Actually, Bitcoin Cash is going to do smart contracts, so it can very much compete with Ethereum. That's amazing if that happens, Jungle. Nano is in dip. Nano. Okay. Nano is $5.31. This has been okay. So this is also called as, what was the name of it earlier? What was the name of it? Block something? Rye block. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Okay. Anyway, put the name. What was the name of the Nano? What was the name of the Nano earlier? Consider I have not said that. Deepak, thank you so much, Shiv, and congratulations, Shiv, and everyone. We are about to complete 5K subscribers family. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. It's amazing. It's my pleasure to be here and talking to you right now. Without you, I would not be talking to anyone. So really want to thank you, and really want to thank you because it was because of you it was possible. So yes, we are going to be completing like 5K soon. Sub is really good project than TRX. Exactly. Substratum is good project. Thank you so much, Deepak. Yes, Dinakar. 5K celebration. Congrats. God bless. I want Neo to go to. Oh, I want Neo to go to $1,000. You know what? I want it to go to $2,000. I want it to go to $2,000. Lol, if Tron hits 200, I'll. Oh my god. Any updates about the World's Satoshi Summit? That's been cancelled, Sanjeev. The World Satoshi Summit has been cancelled. There were some issues. I don't know what kind of issues were there, but they have cancelled the summit. Will they arrange the meeting again? I missed the chance to meet all the crypto YouTubers like you are meeting for the time. Exactly. I think a lot of crypto YouTubers were invited. I was invited, so I'm sure everyone was invited. So, but yes, it didn't happen, unfortunately. POWH India clone Gandhiji. XRB Nano. Yeah. Rye blocks. Dinesh Prabhu Rye blocks. Yes. Dinakar Rye blocks. KJ Rye blocks. Pawan Rye blocks. Bahi, tell us about PAWH India. I have no clue about that. I have no clue about that at all, man. So, And that's kind of a red flag for me, because you know, whenever a cryptocurrencies or whenever a project actually uses these famous names, so that's like a red flag for me, because why do you want to use something like that, you know? So that's a big red flag for me. So that is where I didn't look into it, because for me, hey Pradyut, how are you? Bro, what about INS ecosystem? I think INS ecosystem is a grocery blockchain where you can use order groceries on the blockchain. Is faster. I did actually review them on the channel, but they were building it on Ethereum blockchain. I was not sure whether Ethereum is still scalable for that kind of services or that kind of industry. But if they can move that INS from Ethereum blockchain to some other blockchains like EOS, which are faster, then maybe INS would be a good project. But INS, is it trading already? Because it's been like 6 months that I cover them. Oh, INS ecosystem, correct. Amazing. They are trading. That's good to see. So, you know, for me, when a cryptocurrency gets listed on the coin market, at least on the exchanges, I think for me that's a first win, because at least, you know, investors have an opportunity to liquidate their funds and come out of it if they want to. They are not bound to the project. I mean, there have been projects which are not listed for like 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months, and that's really painful. So the first win is the moment that you participated into an ICO and they got listed. At least you have an opportunity to cash out and put it somewhere else. Dinesh says, I'll buy you a beer if the NEO goes to $2,000 by this year end. Well, NEO has capabilities of going. You know what? I'll tell you when the NEO will go to $2,000. You know, I can tell you exactly when NEO will go to $2,000. Do you want to hear that? Say yes or no. Do you want to know when NEO can hit $2,000? Say yes in the chat box, and then I'll tell you. Do you want me to tell you when NEO can go to $2,000? Say yes or no. Good projects, people accumulating, not pumping. Amazing. Guys, check on HTML coin. It's a hard fork from Ethereum and BTC. It's a great coin than TRX. And all right, sure, HTML coin is something that I've heard a lot though. View on Sahil Kapoor. Who is Sahil Kapoor, man? Sahid Kapoor? He's a Bollywood actor, right? I sent you a private message with Lightning Network link in it, Shiv. Check it out later. It's cool. Oh, amazing. Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jungle Ape. I'll definitely check that out, man. I think the Lightning Network has also been controversial a lot. So yes, I should check that out. Don't know earlier name of Nano. That's called Rai Blocks. Rai Blocks is the name of it. Are those some guys? Right, so Dinesh, yes, you want to hear. Sanjeet, yes. Manish, yes. Dinakar, yes. Sanjeet, yes. Sanjeet, yes. Praveen, yes. So here is when NEO can touch $200, and I'll give you some background to it. Right now, again, this is just we are just having fun, guys. We are not doing any investment advice. We are just having fun right now. Okay. This might happen or this might not happen, but there is a huge possibility, and I'm sure you would agree with this. So look at the NEO, right? So NEO, the all-time high for NEO, current price is $61, but the all-time high for NEO was $194. So it has already touched close to $200, right? Now imagine, now as you know, NEO is called Ethereum of China. Now I think you have already guessed. So if China reopens the cryptocurrency market, right, and if you know, most of you, that NEO also has some support from the Chinese government. True or false, I'm not really sure, but NEO does have support from those officials there, right? So if China government opens up all these new ICOs, the whole ecosystem of China will boom like anything. Imagine, never underestimate the power of China. China is bigger than India, guys, in the numbers, and they are very big when it comes to population and also in innovations. So if China reopens, NEO easily hits $1,000 and $2,000 easily. If NEO hits 2,000, I'll buy you some pack coins. So what do you think about that? What do you think? What do you think about that? What do you think about the prediction? Do you think that makes sense, that China, if reopens? True, Pawan. What if China closes again on the NEO? So definitely, you know, this is what has happened. So China has always been very, very funny. I mean, they banned Bitcoin cryptocurrency at least thrice before they banned it finally. So I think this was their third ban or the fourth ban, which is effective right now, because they banned it, opened it, banned it, opened it, banned it, opened it. But this one has been the longest one. I'll buy you some pack coins. That's like a sarcasm, man. I have some ICN in Niblio. Amazing. Yeah, very much possible if China reopens. True. I have some Icon and Neblio. That's great. Sure, yes. Well, 100% Deepak. I'm sure that China is going to be back with a lot of attention into the space. I mean, China is big, guys. China is big. I mean, imagine it all started with China. I mean, 50% of all the trading of Bitcoin cryptocurrency used to happen from China, and the 50% was the rest of the world. Imagine that. I'm sure if China was still into existence, and China was the biggest market. So, I mean, there was always a news that China is manipulating the price because they were so huge. So even if the China market was open right now, until now, over the last 7 months, 8 months, we would not have this market. I think this market would almost be at least double, if not triple. The market cap that we have, we would have easily touched about $1 trillion already. Easily $1 trillion if the China was alive. So China is huge, 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 huge. It is. Alright, guys, that's it. I think we had a wonderful discussion today. This was very, I enjoyed this a lot. Let me know if you enjoyed, and thank you so much for joining me today. It's amazing to have you, and I'm going to be creating more and more content into this space, because there is a lot been happening, and every news. Did you see that the new hardware wallet, which is a cool wallet, which is like a swipe card which can be kept into your pocket? That's an amazing news. That's amazing product too. So you had a nano ledger, you had a Trezor wallet, now you have this new hardware wallet which is like a swipe card, you know, and so that's amazing product as well. So what about HPB? I'll be making a high performance blockchain video, Ajay. Maybe I think I'll be making that tomorrow. If SHND everybody is buying me a beer, someone is buying me a Lambo. Wow, I'm gonna be like rich now. People are gonna be buying me so many stuffs. Thank you so much for showering so much of love, guys. Even if you don't do that, just because you said, it means a lot to me. I'm getting a Lambo, I'm getting a beer, I'm getting a party. Wow. Strong hands. If strong hands reaches one sat, I'll get a Lambo. Amazing. Fazil, Zilliqa coin I've already covered. Fazil. ONT truly replaces NEO. That's sure. China government is using ONT in all the economics field. Oh yeah, that's another news. Thank you, Shiv. It was awesome. Great talking to you, Crypto Conversation. See you soon, guys. Take care. Realist news. Turkey repatriates all gold from the US in attempts. I like this guy, Realist News. I think he talks very to the point, and I think he has a lot of energy that he shares. He has a lot of thoughts, so he shares. So yeah, I like that. Oh, amazing, Deepak. Wow, thank you so much for the donation. Deepak's 100 rupees donation. Thank you so much, Deepak. Honestly, I really enjoy this conversation as much as you do. But thank you so much for the donation. It really is encouraging, motivating, and thank you so much for showering so much of love. I'm blessed to be here. Alright, guys, thank you so much, each one of you, for joining. Time to say good night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Just thank you. Realist News is a channel, Pawan. It's a channel on the YouTube. Just look for, type Realist News, and you'll be able to see that. Thank you, Shiv, for your advice on blockchain development learning. Thank you so much, Paramjit. My pleasure. And time to say good night. All of you, enjoy, sweet dreams, stay cryptic, have a look on the coin market. Amazing time to be alive in, isn't it? Good night. Exactly, JSNIP for Realist News. Good night. Good night, guys. Take care. All the best.